Well, hello. What an incredibly busy January we've had. And of course, we've just held the event 2024. This is its 30th anniversary, and what an event. The Australian Financial Review about 10 years ago declared that the event was the litmus test of the Australian property market and the barometer of the market at the beginning of each year. Others have described it as the opening salvo for the real estate season at the beginning of each year. Of course, the event is exclusive to our office and is now trademarked, and was yet again another pioneer concept initiated by our office. Now, having held 30 of them, I can say without a doubt that the event 2024 was the most extraordinary of all. On every measure, it broke records left, right and centre. Just short of our highest number of properties ever listed to take to market. It was an amazing marketing campaign that attracted over 530,000 viewings of the properties online alone. That led to over 5,800 inquiries, which flowed through to over 3,500 physical inspections of the properties. On auction day, we were past 2,000 mark, the number of people that attended the auction rooms throughout the course of the day. As it stands today, 93 properties have sold through the program, realising 97.7 in sales to date. Although a few properties did not sell under the hammer, every day more of those properties are being sold to buyers who saw the properties during the marketing program. Now, the Ray White Surfers Paradise Group, which includes our powerhouse commercial team and the various offices that are located around the Gold Coast, have pioneered real estate in so many remarkable ways over the years. And whilst we all love to claim credit that our marketing was so incredible that that's why prices were so high, the reality is that the market pays market price and maybe a bit more for well-marketed properties. And so whilst there are so many record sale prices achieved in the event 2024, what it really showed was just how strong the real estate market continues to be here on the Gold Coast. The drive of the market is that there are simply more buyers than there are properties for sale. Now, that doesn't mean that buyers will pay whatever the asking price is, but auction provides for the right environment for all buyers to have every opportunity of securing property at a price they're prepared to pay. It is the ultimate test of market value, and judging by the sale prices we achieve, we can see that the Gold Coast continues to be the go-to place of Australia. Interstate bidders certainly made up the bulk of the buyers. Yes, of course, local buyers were still represented, but to interstate buyers, we are now seen as the lifestyle capital of Australia. They're not only prepared to pay for our real estate based on bricks and mortar value, but they also buy here on the Gold Coast because of the lifestyle they can secure. Sometimes, some of us locals take that for granted, but interstaters know that by comparison to where they have been living, that this is the place to be. 25% of our program was also made up by commercial properties. Ray White Commercial Gold Coast team have been trailblazers here on the coast for 30 odd years, and again, offered a wonderful cross-section of owner-occupier and investment commercial properties. And that market also demonstrated just how sought after Gold Coast property is in general. We've also launched the Elements, a new project in the very exclusive and private Budds Beach marketplace. A reasonably small boutique building with breathtaking standards of finishes. It is the privacy of where the building's location, yet the incredibly central position it's in, that's made this a must-have building. Now, details are on screen if you want more information about it. It really is a building that you should look at. In general, if there are any questions about Gold Coast property market as we enter 2024, those questions have been put to bed. The market continues to be strong. Yes, we know that there are pressures in the marketplace from high interest rates and other factors, and some of those may have a stronger influence as the year progresses, but there's no doubt that the desire to live here has maintained the volume of buyers that we have been seeing for several years. I'll certainly provide a lot more information about the market and a lot of the research that's coming to the surface now in subsequent e-news as we move through this year. And I do want to thank so many of you who reached out to me, particularly over the past 6 months, expressing your appreciation for all the information that I provide. It's a great pleasure to do so, and I'll keep doing that throughout the year. One final thing, we have the incredible Harry Triguboff speaking at this year's Ray White Business Meets Sports Networking Lunch on Friday the 22nd of March. Now everybody's welcome. Harry is going to share his story about his early life and when he immigrated here to Australia at a very young age and how he navigated and battled through so many challenges and obstacles to become known as High Rise Harry. Harry is now the 5th wealthiest Australian, some 22 billion in wealth. His story is truly remarkable and one will not only inspire so many of us, but will give a clear understanding on how to deal with the challenges that we all face in time and the approach to overcome them. The lunch will be held at Star Casino and contact details are on screen now. Now over 600 people have already booked in for the lunch, so we're getting close to capacity. If you want to be part of this unique event, which is probably the last occasion that we will ever hear Harry speak publicly, as he just doesn't do those sorts of interviews anymore, then make your booking right now. I hope your new year has started off on a really positive note. We know so many of our fellow Australians have had challenges, particularly due to the weather. But with that incredible resilient Australian spirit, we'll all help one another. And it's been so wonderful to see just how many have done that here on the Gold Coast, as they're united behind so many causes to help those in greatest need. Let's make 2024 a really great year.